What's going on, y'all? Chest and back today. Not gonna lie, I did actually come to the gym earlier today. Knock some shoulders out. Tomorrow, since I had to do, or would somehow have to cram shoulders and arms in a 1 hour time space, made it a decision to hit shoulders first today, get them out the way, and then just worry about arms tomorrow. So makes things a lot easier. But we've been warming up on this. It's feeling a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I remembered I hate these benches, so that's always fun to do. But we're up to 275 now. It should move pretty well still. Bar feels a little lopsided, but we're about to find out with this, even though that's not necessarily what you should do at all. Y'all know I like winging it, so screw it. And I should still be able to move it pretty easy, or relatively easy, I'll say. And I'll do 2 or something just in case. Wow, I did not measure my grip on the other side. Not bad. My grip was pretty narrow, so I think we're actually going to go up to, what is this, 295? If I can find some 10s, there we go. I think it's a good call. That was, like I said, relatively easy, especially since, well, the grip was not accurate, or what it should be at all. Like, it was thumb on the knurling, hand where the knurling starts. So I mean, there was a good like 2-inch difference. So glad we caught that for the second one. But yeah, not bad. Like I said, this will probably definitely be the heaviest we go. I'm still not gonna use smelling salts or anything. Trying to see. Oh yeah, whoops. Yeah, not gonna use smelling salts or anything. We're just gonna wing it. Definitely still think I could hit 315. I don't know, I'm just not in like a top single mood though, so we're gonna stick with the maybe 1 to 2. This might be a 1 because it might be an ugly one, if I'm being completely honest. Probably should have taken actual pre-workout. Instead I just had a Celsius and some pump. So get the caffeine part of it, but yeah, I needed those other stimulants. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So we're gonna shut up. Probably just play a song and knock this out for at least 1 to 2 maybe. We're gonna do it to that NF EP. I don't know about y'all, but Fear, well, is the EP name, but also just the song. Kind of a bit softer, but you got moments in it where you're just like, all right, let's lock in. That's exactly what we're gonna do right now. I might actually skip into it. Actually, no. Give Me a Reason is literally meant for getting after it. Let's go. All right. Deep breaths and we just hit it. All right. This time we're measuring. Ooh. We got it. Ooh. That's not bad. Definitely think I could have gotten 2. So I mean, it's not a bad single. It moved better than I thought it was actually gonna. So I think we might hit some reps for 275 again. Go for like, I don't know, 4-ish, 5 maybe. I think it's a good rep range. Should be. I'm gonna take a quick pause though. Get locked in a little bit more, if I'm being honest, and we'll pick it up. But we're not gonna do the set. We're gonna do it on film. Just, I'm gonna cut it real quick. We got our song going. We're pretty locked in, honestly. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm still not using the smelling salts, but we're gonna hit our like 4-ish. I think 4 or 5. We'll see. I'm locking these in because my wrist does feel a little weird, but I'm gonna just skip into the song so I can actually hit this. It's around, here we go, perfect. Yeah. Starts right when the song goes in, and then we can rep as it really hits. Grip even. Ooh, let's go. Come on, not getting one more. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That wasn't bad. Got the 4. Little slight slowing down at the end. But I really can't be mad about that. I am going to get rep work in though, so we're going to go right down to 225. Not as a drop to, but just in general, we're going down to 225. You know what's crazy too? I mean, granted, it's because I can put a bench lower at the Smith machine. With Smith machine, well, it's also technically lighter since it's assisted, but I hit like what would be 315 for like 4 to 6. So obviously an actual barbell is always going to be different though, just because, like I said, these are set angles, at least with these benches, and you have to focus on the stability as well as the pressing. So there's a lot more factors. This though, I still feel like I will, if I can hit that for 4, I should definitely easily still be able to hit this for like 8 to 12, in my opinion. Otherwise, y'all can come and I'm a little bitch. But I don't, like, we realistically shouldn't have a problem with this. Warm-ups, it felt solid, and I wasn't even like going faster. I was pausing them and had this, or I didn't have straps on, so this should help a lot. So responding to something, and we're honestly not going to take long with that either, so we're just going to hit another song and get on after it. I'm trying to think, we want to be hype or what? I know the song I want. A little gritty is what I'm gonna call it. That West Coast, yo, I'm telling y'all, you need to hop on. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait that long. So if I don't hit 8, again, call me a little bitch. I'm not even gonna blame it on not taking a long rest. Got 8 still. You can get a 10. Told y'all, like, the math was just mathing. So I told y'all 8 to 12. Realistically, if I took another second, I probably could have hit 11. If not 12. Or if I had a spotter, I would have definitely gone for 11. Again, if not 12 even, just get some force reps. But obviously we can't assist ourselves on a barbell, so we're not going to kill ourselves. Whew. I was reading something Zyrus will play. I'm happy about that. It's not my best, obviously. I think my best with 225 has been like 16 or something, if I recall. This has probably been like, no, it was after the comp, so it's probably been like a year. Because I don't think I even hit it peak bulk. I hit it after I started gaining weight again, so. I mean, just hope. If I consistently did this realistically in like 2 weeks, I feel confident about hitting 315 for like 2 or 3. This is crazy to say, but I've honestly just become a fan of the incline dumbbell. Just the angle. I like doing neutral grip as well with the dumbbells, and it hits different. We do have the, I don't know what you call it, the kind of bar that like you can change different grips, so I could do that, but I get shaky when I try that. I've tried it once, and I almost dropped that motherfucker. So we're gonna play it safe, like I said, keep it with this, and just keep going. So I'm gonna do another set though. I do need a second to breathe again. sip some water. Respond to this and then we're good. You know, I do say I wish I took the pre. We do have a good pump right now though, I will say, after the warm-ups and sets. So I mean, it did technically take a little, but we're feeling it. All right, let's change the song again. Yeah, we can just go after that. This, yeah, I can get behind this one. Not really great, it's just more rep. We're going back to that. What is this? It's What You Mean by Day Day. Not the craziest hype song, but it gets me going. I had to make sure this was on, honestly. After that, I would have been crying. All right, let's go though. I'm gonna try and hit 11. Hopefully, let's go. Ooh, come on. Okay. Come on, 8. All right, come on. Okay. Yeah, 10's definitely the answer to that one. 11 would have crushed me again. Like I said, I'm still happy with though. I haven't done barbell in probably about a month again, so I'm happy that we can still put 225 out for 10 for multiple sets. Probably gonna hit 2 more. We're gonna clip it here though. If it opens, I'm hitting my pull-ups because I totally forgot to do those first. So hopefully that can open up so I can get over there and actually record them for once. They are assisted. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna be a little bitch and use them assisted, so don't call me out. Pull-ups, told you we're gonna do it. We actually got it. I'm happy with that. Did one set, kind of just test out, make sure I have the right weight. Because I always forget to check what weight I use, so I know for future uses. But we got it right first try. It's kind of just a visual thing. I'm like, oh, maybe it's this one, and it works out. But we're going wide. I'm not gonna change the grips on this. I want more width. I'm gonna hit the wide grip to tack that. I'm definitely gonna hit a lot of different angles with pull downs and everything, so I'm really not fretting it. Or even like rows and everything. So like I said, we are assisting. We're not using much weight, just enough to get at least like 8 to 12 reps. But we're really focusing on the pull-up motion since we have the extra assist. The stretch. I let my elbows come out a little bit, and then as people put it, pretend you're bending the bar. I never really knew what that meant until doing assisted, because I could just think about it without worrying whether I was going to be able to actually do it or not. And then this too made me realize like why pull-ups are such a good back exercise. It just like gives me a whole different feeling that I've never really got with any other exercise or like anything else can mimic. Okay. I do really think they are a necessity. That's why I hit them twice a week now. Kind of as like a little catch-up game, but just because I do believe they're that good. I do get a little bit of bicep in, I'm not gonna lie, but definitely, I'd say like 90% back. I definitely get it there, so that's been the majority. Sorry the brightness ends up on everything, or changes with this so constantly. And I always put this in the position of a light, so it's there's always like a little glare on it, but we're doing good. The next step should be pointed a bit more leveled with me versus up at something, so we'll be fine after. It's crazy, I was gonna do another back exercise after this, but I'm gonna feel super pumped after this. I might actually have to go back to a chest movement, which would probably just be a press, which all of them are open. Fridays are always the slowest days here, so I shouldn't have any problem getting any of the machines or cables that I want. Just gotta get a better song in. I don't really need to wait long on these. I think it's best to keep the pump going with it too. Honestly, I grab too right where the, I don't know if every gym has one or not, but I grab right where the bar starts declining or tilting down, just to get that angle. You can go slow on the way down too, if you really want to focus on it. Kind of do a little explode up. Still making sure you're hitting your targeted muscle though. Don't start like kipping assisted pull-ups. Oh, come on. Okay. Third set. We're gonna probably hit 6. Since I do think it needs that much work, I really do have that mentality. If you need to pick up a body part, abuse it. Like strictly abuse it. I mean, shoulders, realistically I hit 5-6 times a week. Legs, to get their separate thing, and I abuse them every time. Back, we're abusing pull-ups. Chest I feel pretty good with, honestly. I feel like I do hit that properly. And I do feel confident in hitting legs too. But the hamstrings definitely needed some work still. We put work into them. Say good rule of thumb, if you feel like you can continuously work it out and not overstress it, do it. Especially with muscles like your calves and stuff, they're already stressed out so much. You need to overstress them for them to grow. Like right now, my back it's feeling good. Let me tell you. I'll respond to this, and then we're gonna go again. Okay. This works. I like this song. Okay. Stretch it out just a little bit more, but we're good. I try and over grab it too. Try and get my palms a bit more parallel to the ground, as weird as that sounds. Personally, I just feel it more. Oh yeah, we can barely do any there. I might need a little longer break. What was that, set 4? Yeah. We got 2 more. We are gonna go back to chest though. The chest press I want is open. Ooh, actually, so are seated flies. The one I like. We're actually gonna do that instead. Hopefully, if it doesn't get taken. Pray for me. What I tell you about Fridays though, everything's open. We're actually gonna remember this properly. Regular at the bottom, the middle, and at the top we lean out to hit the all around everything. I know it's a top chest or the upper chest focus day versus just lower, but we're still gonna hit lower. You can't really ever have enough lower chest. It's good to get that little, I guess you call it under boob. That little, I guess a lip even. And this is actually my first set. I didn't test the weight. I just kind of know where a good rep range is. What the kind of feel I want, and just the feeling I'll get from the other angles. Middle. Make sure this isn't too high, actually. Okay, no, I think this is actually the middle. Holy shit. I actually never check the numbers on these either. Kind of just wing it. I mean, like, it's high enough to make a difference in the angle, so it's good enough for me. Go figure I finished my set right when the song gets good, though. There's still time for it, actually. I might actually rush this set, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're gonna rush it. I'm feeling too good with this right now. Lock it in. It's hitting pretty well right now. Definitely not going to get as many reps as I would have, though. Now all the way up. Whew. Vision's a little blurry. I might take an extra second on this one. God, I really can't see that. All right, awesome. My hamstrings are still killing me. Like I said, the right one on the actual hamstring and the left in that little weird joint area connecting the calf and hamstring. Some of it is soreness, I will say that, but the rest of it, still injury. We have been stretching on it though. We've been doing that at work really. I was just like standing doing little stretches when no one's around. I'm barely leaning over and I feel it. But it's still, I'd say, roughly the same that I felt yesterday, so no real progress yet. Finish this and then we're gonna get back to it. Okay. There's like 3 songs in this album that I will listen to. It's like a 26 song album though, so I definitely gotta scroll. This is one of them. All right, I'm gonna lean out, kick my bag out. Oh God, this hits so well. I was so upset we didn't get this last time. Was it Tuesday? Yeah. It hits lower chest so well, yo. I would prefer doing this over dips. Like the machine, not even cables, but just this machine at this angle. Oh. And this was recommended to me. I didn't even try it on my own. Okay. What time is it? Okay. Wait, all the way down. Wasn't even thinking for a second. Sorry, responding to something again. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go in and change the song too. I'm kind of over this one. I wasn't into it as much as I thought. I've added like 100 songs too, and I still can't find one I want to play. We're gonna go back to the NFEP. I'm not gonna have been listening to it all day. I've probably listened to Fear at this point. Like the song, not even the whole EP. Probably at least 20 times by now. NF just hits different. Like I've already told y'all, he's probably tied at first with my favorite artist. So, love the music. All right, come on. I know I said I was gonna wait. I really want to get another set. I love hitting chest. Oddly enough, it's not my favorite to hit, but the chest pump as a whole might be my favorite to have. Okay. Ooh, all right, we are gonna go to cable rows next. Probably neutral grip. I think that's gonna be the case. We're definitely probably gonna do some straps as well. But I am gonna finish these 2 sets, but might change it. Could do an underhand straight bar row. I'll test a couple things when I get over there, but we're definitely doing rows next, so let's go. Yeah, we opted for the underhand straight bar, and it wasn't even like something I had to adjust to. It felt better instantly than the other ones, so we're sticking with it. I already did do 2 sets, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I almost forgot I had to record actually. I was that like just like dialed into it, but 3rd set, we're gonna do 5. I just gotta make sure that I don't hit the camera as I do this. We should be good though. Like I said, we are strapping up just so we can pull with our elbows and not have to worry about the actual bar and, well, our forearms giving out. Okay, back closer. Here we go. Like I said, it feels way better though than I could have. Really, honestly, it's better than I imagined it would have been. Going moderate weight, I do want to get some good reps in, so the next weight up is like 20 something pounds heavier, and that would make a pretty big difference. So we're sticking with this for now. Same thing with the pull-ups though. We're keeping all our hands together, or like gripping from one angle, just locking in the straps. And like I said, just pulling with our elbows. Makes a world of difference. Definitely can't see straight again though. So that's a little bummer. We are gonna hit another back exercise after this though. I think like that is still the move. Pull-ups, crazy pump. This feels good, but I need another. Now we're also now hitting thickness though, so that's a bit different. But might do regular rows. I think that would be a good one. Or one of the machine rows, but another row variant for sure. And then we'll go back to chest, finish chest, and then hyperextend. I think that'll be good. Probably just blast a bunch of sets with the other rows just to kind of make it even out. Just my water. Okay. And I'm gonna move at a decent pace just because, not gonna lie, I need to change my oil on the truck. Like now, it's not a lot over, it's a little bit, but in an older vehicle that makes a little difference. So I want to do it with a little bit of daylight out. It gets dark around 5. It is 4:05, more like 5:36. But y'all can see I'm on a time frame here. Sun's about to go down. So next set. A little awkward locking the straps in on this. I didn't even think about using the figure eights. I do think this will be better though. Figure eights help, but still take a little bit of form. These I like, obviously I don't even have to really hold the bar. I just have to hold one. I can hold like one finger down on the strap and it'll be good. Feet high up. I still do keep that the same, no matter what variant I do on this cable. Okay, come on. Oh, shit. Definitely already feeling it. Like I said, this was definitely the call. I was gonna do dumbbell rows, but I just had a feeling they weren't gonna hit today. I'm still standing behind that. I'm not gonna do dumbbells this week. I will probably next week. I think that'll be a better time. What are we at? 5 minutes for this clip already? I'm gonna bounce to the next thing just for y'all after I knock out this final set. But we're definitely doing another row. Let's just see which one I choose, because there are quite a selection of them. Might be cropped out a little. We actually did the rows off camera. Not gonna lie. A little funny. The guy right next to me, he was kind of screaming a little with the exercise he was doing, and that's the way the mic is pointed, so it definitely would have picked it up. Probably a lot louder than I'm talking, so so he didn't record that because he's still there. Honestly, I'm just trying not to look and make it obvious. I don't care. I mean, there's stuff I grunt on. I grunted on Incline, but you know, it's me doing it on my own video, so I don't want to talk, and then, you know, later when I'm editing the video, find out then that it was interrupted and stuff, or like a bad clip, you know. So we just skipped it as a whole. But we got a chest press. We're doing more of an incline chest press. Going pretty slow with this. There's not many 45s on this one, so I did a 45, 35, and 25 on each side. Now we're just going pretty slow. Honestly, I don't need to rush it. And on top of that, I would need to add more weight. But I want to take this slow and think about it, just so I don't have to add more weight. Just trying to make sure I keep my shoulders back, honestly. I might actually have to lower this bench. I raised it up. I don't want to change angles on it. I want to just keep one set angle for this, just since it is an incline focused chest press. But we were definitely too high on that one, which I should have picked up the first set, being honest. I don't know how I feel too. I'm starving. My fat ass needs some food. But I gotta go get the oil, because I forgot I even needed it. Then I gotta go to the grocery store, pick up some more protein stuff there, then make like 2 or 3 meals at the house to wrap up my protein intake. So, decent bit to do. It's now 4:30. So, a little bit behind, not really. Can't complain. I really just have this, the hypers, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of cardio. And then we did do 2 sessions. I'm gonna count it as a little bit, so I'm probably only gonna hit like 15 minutes, but we still gotta get some in. I'm not trying to avoid it. Let's go on to this and then we're good. Okay. Song. What else have I been listening to? Oh, that was the song I wanted, and I just threw it out. Okay. We found it again. Play it. thinking about the path too. I'm trying not to bend my wrist, or at my wrist. I'm really just trying to stay locked in. I know y'all see my arm shaking. Maybe I went too heavy. I'm gonna take the 25 off, honestly. I mean, we still do have a few sets, so I don't wanna overdo it. By my second set, I only get like 3 reps the next 2. Look at this one right here. Chest pump does feel nasty though. I don't know if it caught a little right there. But I feel like I should be wearing a sports bra right now. Feels good. In the back, I kind of feel leveled out by both, so it's not like I'm feeling like this or like this. It's just like thick both ways. You know, I gotta count my protein. I know I need more, I just don't know how much. Which honestly, I'm not really happy with that. I hate when I have to, you know, pros and cons to working just the morning shift. I like that I can just go to the gym later and will, of course, not work all day. But the con is then I like cram all foods in at the end of the day, kind of, when I usually have to do other stuff. And I just feel like it sits way longer since it's a lot more in a shorter time span. Yeah, this looks much better. I guess a good tip for this too is like we're not trying not to flare the elbows up, but kind of just in. Feels good. That was step 3. Got one more. Ooh. Pop my neck. But I definitely need a new song because this is not it. That works. That didn't take long. I'm tired. You know, the worst part is I'm contemplating taking more caffeine. Or drinking more caffeine. Like another Celsius or... I'm not gonna lie, this probably sounds bad, but if there are times where I'm tired and I don't have a Celsius, no matter what, I'll just grab food from pre-workout. I could be at home, just laying on my bed. I'm like, oh, I need a little boost of energy. Down the hatch, real quick. Just gonna go. Which, like I said, I wish I did today, combined with the pump, but win some, you lose some. I'll probably take some pre tomorrow. Even though it's arm day, we're gonna take some pump and our lower stem pre. Okay, yeah, we're done there. I can't even get any partials in. So I would film hypers, but those are pretty straightforward. So I'm actually gonna cut to me at the house. I'll probably be eating one meal, letting the truck sit so I can do the oil. But another successful workout, definitely better than yesterday's because we didn't hurt ourselves. And yeah, signing out for this one. And we'll get ready for next week. We'll probably start filming Monday. Not Tuesday. I got back Tuesday, so we're gonna film that then and get back to it. So I'll catch you at the house and say whatever I gotta say there. In case I forgot anything throughout this video, which I usually do, so we'll recap it there. As y'all can see, we're actually at the shop. Oh, when I got back to the house, it was actually just really too dark, honestly. Like I keep saying in all these videos, it really does get like pitch black dark out at like 6:30. So we were well past that time after going to the grocery store, getting more protein, which we did, and then picking up oil in an oil filter, which I didn't even do that until like 9 p.m. So that was a little fun and adventurous. Definitely hurt my hands a little bit. So, because, well, I feel like I almost tore my chest, honestly. That oil filter, I put it on myself hand tight like every time. I'm out. Tore my pec off. I swear to you. I'm under there like literally just like ripping at it because truck isn't like a small one. It's a pretty decent sized one. So I use like both hands and literally just rip at it for like 10 minutes until I finally saw it coming around. I was like, perfect. All right, like finally, let me just give it like, I literally had to focus on my breathing to take it off. I had to dial in. That's insane. But got that done and everything. And that was like 10 p.m. at that point because I was looking at other stuff, making sure everything was good. And yeah, like I said, it hurt my hand a couple times. Even the oil plug, drain plug, whatever you want to call it, I had to unbolt it. And since it was cold out and it's, of course, been on there for 5,000 miles, I had to ram my hand into my truck to get it off. So that was fun as well. No winning, but it's done. Truck's good. Oil's good. Now, oil did definitely look like it needed that change, so I'm glad we finally did it, even though I wasn't that over. But that's done. We ate. Hyper extensions went really well. Did like the different one where like you kind of just lock your legs in, not in an angle, but literally just horizontal. I actually really liked that. It was good to try that for a change. Knocked way more out than I usually would on the other one. Didn't even use any weight, so we just did the body weight. Y'all know I like to do that for at least those. And then, yeah, grocery store. We had a protein shake. We had deli meat. That's an easy like 50 grams of protein, depending on which one you get. And they usually run a sale on it, so usually you get it for like $3, which basically at that point I'm seeing it as, hey, a $3 50-gram protein bar. I'd rather eat the deli meat. And on top of that, we had a protein bar. So we got in with that alone like 120 grams of protein. I told you all we had to catch up, and then if guess what, 10 minutes later, had to eat again, and then an hour after the oil, well, while I was doing the oil, I had to eat again. So I was definitely full coming into today's workout, which was arms, which was solid as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a quick one, but it was a good one. Knocking shoulders out yesterday, thank God I did that, because I would not have had enough time for anything if I didn't. So that was nasty. We started out, I know C-Bum's done these like decline dumbbell, like tricep, skull crushers. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. So I decided to give them a try. I did like them. I definitely think I should have gone heavier. I was using 25s. I think I could do 35s, and that would be a lot better. But it was a good feel. It was definitely good. I used it to kick off. If you want to use it later, I think that would be a good move too. Maybe like your second or third tricep exercise after already hitting one. I feel like it would hit nasty, but I wanted to just start out with it, see how it went, and I still really liked it. But besides that, we hit our reverse curls, regular curls, dumbbell curls, preacher curls, tricep rope extensions, isolated extensions, straight bar extensions. We hit it all. So arms were feeling absolutely huge. I mean, I don't know. I just feel pale, so I don't want to put my arms up again like that because you won't see shit. We'll work on that. We'll put some tan on one of these days. So now we just got to get ready for probably filming Tuesday, like I said, for back and triceps, which will work out perfectly because then we'll knock out probably leg day the next day and then figure something else out after that. So I'm going to keep this short because I'm not going to lie, this store is open. So if someone walks up, this whole clip would be ruined, which I'll be honest with y'all, it's happened twice. So I don't want 3 times the charm to kind of thing. Well, actually 3 times the charm. This is the third clip, third attempt. We're going to knock it out. So we're done. I'm not going to worry about it any longer just because, like I said, I don't want someone to walk in and make me ruin this almost 5-minute clip. So I'm going to catch you on the next one on Tuesday. Hopefully y'all enjoy and stick around. Like, share, subscribe, comment, everything. Whole 9. And like I said, we're going to see you then. Peace.